Well, good Thursday evening to you, wherever you may be. Welcome to Stuhrling Underground. My name is Larry Megan. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Stuhrling Original. And we've got a great show tonight here on Stuhrling Underground. A lot of things happening. Number one, we're giving away a free watch tonight. Okay? Now, we probably won't get to the free watch until about 45 minutes into the show. It's an hour-long show. We might go over by 10 minutes or whatever, but about 45-minute mark, that's when we're going to give away the free watch. So if you want, Ronnie, I think we do have a graphic on that. Here's what you have to do to win the free watch. You've already hit like on our Stuhrling Underground Facebook page, okay? What you have to do, you just look right up here, is you're going to send an email, okay, with your full name to hello@nightowltv.com. So again, you can put it in the body of your email. You can put your full name, John Smith, whatever it is, and then send it to hello@nightowltv.com. And in the subject line, just write free watch. And we're going to monitor that inbox. And what we'll do is we're going to pull a name at about 45 minutes after. Joe is working the war room tonight. She'll pull a winner. And then she'll then cross-check it with the likes on our Facebook page to make sure that person liked our page. And then you'll have a few minutes to call in and claim your prize. Okay? All right. Now, for tonight, and by the way, the watch that you're getting tonight, Ronnie, I don't know if did I leave that microphone in the way of camera one? Did I? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. But the watch that we're going to do here for the free watch, it's a beauty, okay? It's our Regatta. It's a mechanical automatic. This is the two-tone. You might have to move both cameras, Ronnie, the little one and the microphone. But anyway, mechanical automatic timepiece here. It's the Regatta, and it's a beauty. Really nice stainless steel link bracelet, 42 millimeters in size. Got a nice push button dual deploying clasp. It still has the blue tape on it. Mechanical automatic with the rose tone rotor. There it is. It's a beauty. And someone's going to get this as a free gift tonight. All right. Now, we have a great lineup of watches here with some great deals. Ronnie, I'm going to give you a minute to go ahead and get that stuff out of the way. I should have moved it. Okay.
Wait, no, not right this second.
Okay. All right, so then I guess what we'll do is we'll do a quick preview of the items that we're going to be sharing tonight. A great lineup here tonight. Check it out, guys. First, we've got the Regatta Captain. Now, this is a Stuhrling Prestige, okay? We're not going to dive all into the watch at this moment right now, okay? Just letting you know what's coming up. But Stuhrling Prestige, what does that mean? It means it's all Swiss made. It's got a Swiss made power tech movement from Ronda, which gives you a 10-year battery life. It's 200-meter water resistant. You see the fair market value at about $160. We've got it in the silver tone and the black. Guys, for 99 bucks, I'm telling you now, you want to get as many of these as you can because you get one for yourself and we've all got gifts to give. Believe me, for that price, for a Swiss made. I mean, we've got dive watches, you know, even 200-meter dive watches, okay, that have Swiss quartz, but they're Swiss parts. This one's Swiss made. All metal parts. Guys, you don't want to miss this. This is kind of the deal of the night right here, guys. All right. We also got tonight the Prestige Maverick. We're running real low on these. It's like every week we sell a few more. And I've already heard from a couple of people who got theirs last week. One of the guys actually texted me tonight saying he got his just a few hours ago. He's on the West Coast. But anyway, we've got a few pieces here in the rose tone, and we also have the black. We'll show you a picture of the black when we get to it. Did we load a picture of that one, Ronnie? Okay, but we do have it available in black. I don't know how we keep forgetting these things, but we do. All right. This is all Swiss made. It's got the Etavaljoux 7750 movement in it. Is an automatic chronograph movement. For that price, guys, you can't even make this watch for that price. The movement alone costs $300 American or more. Okay, let's move on. We've also got the Alpine Sport, another fantastic deal for tonight. This is a very big timepiece, guys. It's got a chronograph movement from Citizen in this piece. We've got Actually, we have 6 executions. You only see 5 there, but there is another execution. We'll show you a picture of it. It's a silver tone with green. And we'll show you these executions as we go through the piece itself when we get to it. But just an incredible deal at $79. And this one will get you a lot of compliments because it is big. 50 millimeters from 10 to 4. Okay. Next up, guys, we have the Levant, another Stuhrling Prestige. I went out of my way to get 2 more Stuhrling Prestiges on the show because you guys are responding to Stuhrling Prestige. Again, we only make about 1% of our production is Stuhrling Prestige. We produce about 1 million units a year, but less than 10,000 units are Swiss made. This is one of them, okay? Swiss mechanical automatic with small seconds on this. And again, look at the price. Swiss made. You can't find this one. I mean, you go online, this is fair market value $325. Maybe you can find it for $300 or thereabouts online. Tonight, here on Stuhrling Underground, you can get it for $143.75. Okay? Next up tonight, we've got the Ceramic Lady Aussie. Not too many left to go around, but for the ladies, if you like ceramic, we've got it in the baby pink right here with the nice silicone rubber strap as well. Super soft, curved case. It's ceramic. And look at the price, guys. If you have ladies in your life, get a couple of these. Give them to your whatever, daughter, wife, mother, sisters, everything. Ladies love ceramic. And this is our Aussie design. One of our most popular franchise pieces that we've ever had is the Aussie. Okay. Next up, we've got the Metropolis Chronograph. Now, you know the last few shows we've been selling the Metropolis, the original Metropolis, but remember, guys, that was a mechanical automatic with a multi-function. If you recall, it had the retrograde pointer date hand, so it was a day and date watch. This one has got the Ronda StarTech 5040D Swiss quartz chronograph movement in this piece. We have it in black and we also have it in rose tone. We don't have the sample here, but we'll show you that when we get to the piece. Okay, it's gorgeous. And again, look at the price. I just love our Metropolis design. It just looks so good on the wrist. It's not a small piece. It's a big chunky piece. It's on this one here, the black PVD case, it's got the red Duracoche finish on the pushers to match the red on the dial. This is really, really hot. And if we have time, again, we've got a full lineup here tonight. If we have time, we're going to get into the Admiral here. We've got the orange and we've got the red. We've also now added the blue and the green. Okay, we don't have samples, but we do have pictures and we do have them online and they are available. We've also got the red. Okay, and Ronnie, you can show them a picture of the both of them if you have it, or the red one too. Okay, very, very good. Now, real quickly, before we get into our first piece, the Regatta Captain, a real quick explanation of exactly what is going on here. As I mentioned, I'm with Stuhrling Original as Vice President of Sales and Marketing. As many of you know, I used to be president of the company for 9 years. Okay, I don't live in New York anymore. My role has changed. I'm now Vice President of Sales and Marketing, but I've been with the company since 2004, okay, with a small hiatus in between, but a long time. So I have incredible access to the merchandise. So what are we doing? We're getting some goods out of the vault that are truly like nuggets of gold. They're some of the finest timepieces that we ever made in our history, some of the best ever. I'm only pulling out pieces that I personally like, but they're very limited quantities. Usually we might have 5 of these or 6 of those, maybe 10. You know, on the Regatta Captain, we actually have some decent quantity for a change. When we have new models, sometimes we have 500 of each execution. We have 1,000, okay? Not here on this show. These are pieces that are almost like collector's pieces where there's very small quantities. On the quartz pieces, we're putting all new batteries. So you don't have to worry about any kind of spoilage here. And I'm getting them at literally below cost, which means for you guys, you're getting them below wholesale. Okay, because all we're doing is we're only adding a little 15% markup on that, which yields a 13% profit margin, which is like nothing. No e-commerce reseller out there works that tight, okay? If you've ever been to an auction, it's like the auction houses. You go to a Christie's auction, Sotheby's, Butterfield's, one of these big auction houses, and if you bid on a piece of furniture or something like that, and you win the furniture for $1,000, you win the chair, it's an antique. I go bid $1,000, you get it. When you write your check, you're not writing a check for $1,000. You have to write a check for $1,500 because, $1,150 because you have to add 15% to your winning price for the auction house. That's for the house. Okay? Well, that's all we're doing here, is we're only adding 15%. All the orders that you purchase tonight will be drop shipped tomorrow from Stuhrling Original. Okay? We just send the orders to them and they ship it. They charge us, $8 for the shipping. That's a straight pass-through right to Stuhrling Original. Now, we do have some restrictions, with this. One of the restrictions is we can only sell the goods here during the show and through the middle of the night, all the way up until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So these goods are not being left on a shopping cart, 24/7, like Amazon or something like that. It's only available here during the show and through the middle of the night till 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's one restriction. Another restriction is we can't advertise the price in any of our promotions leading up to the show. We can only mention the price once we're here on the show, okay? But it's worth it to come here in the middle of the night to get truly remarkable deals, okay? And you'll see as we go through these timepieces, we put a fair market value. The MSRPs are always there. That's from the manufacturer. But the fair market value, what we do is we do some research. We try to find the piece online. If there's any out there, we look at the average price, and then we go up about 10 to 15%, okay, to give it a fair market value. But in any case, in most cases, we're so far below that, it doesn't even matter. Okay, you can't find it anywhere at that price. So let's get into the first one. I wanted to start the show with this one, Ronnie. This is the Stuhrling Stuhrling Prestige Regatta Captain, okay? Now, let me tell you, we do quite a few dive watches, that whole diver's look. A lot of you who used to follow us on Shop NBC for many years, we haven't been on there in a while, but a lot of you who used to follow us there, you didn't see a lot of our divers watches, and there's obvious reasons why. Let's face it, Invicta was there, and Invicta does tons of them, okay? And it was kind of their jurisdiction, really. So we only did very few, but that doesn't mean we don't make them. We do. And this really is one of our finest right here, because this one is Swiss made. For example, I showed you the Regatta, the one we're giving away earlier, and one we're going to be giving away tonight. We showed it a little bit earlier, okay? But that one is not Swiss made. Again, 99% of our production is made by a Swiss company, but from their Hong Kong facility. Now, this is a 44 millimeter case design. It's got the Ronda Swiss-made PowerTech 515 movement in it, okay? And there's a difference, guys, between the Swiss-made Rondas and the Swiss parts Rondas. And I'm not putting Swiss parts down because we buy a ton of them, okay? Swiss parts, of course, though, means it's made in the Chinese factory, and they make them a little different, okay? Here, this one, the PowerTech, has got all metal parts, it's completely repairable, and it's got a 10-year battery life on the PowerTech movement, and it's all Swiss made. Here's a nice tie shot on the black one. We have it in silver tone, and we have it in black. Is this the loom? No, it's not the loom shot, just a close-up shot, okay? 44 millimeter case, but again, guys, it's got the push button deployant butterfly clasp on this. It's got solid end links. It's got a unidirectional rotating bezel on this. Okay? Check this out. I don't know how tight we can get. Well, you just had a real tight shot there, but did you notice down at the bottom at 6 o'clock, it says Swiss made? That's very important. I don't have a lot of Swiss made pieces here, although tonight in this show we got 3 of them. But again, you guys have been responding to the Swiss made Prestige, the Maverick. Here comes a tight shot for you. And you'll notice down at 6 o'clock it says Swiss made. Now remember, guys, you can't put Swiss made if it's not Swiss made. And you'll notice with the Stuhrling Prestige, okay, it's got its all, separate packaging, branding. You see the little S. It's kind of like an SP at the tail end of the center sweep second hand. You don't see that on the regular Stuhrlings, okay? You see a little bit of skeletonization on the hour and minute hands. Really, really nice. Professional diver's got a screw down crown, 200 meter water resistance on this. Really, really nice. Ronnie, did we take a loom shot on these? We did? Okay, I don't remember. Which one is this, the black? All right, let's do it. It's got a nice super luminova on this guy, so you're going to get a nice good read on this in the dark. That's the black one. I'm going to put the black one on. I like them both so much. I mean, you can go either way on this. I'm telling you guys, at this price, make sure you get one for yourself. But it's a great opportunity to get one for gifts. To get a Swiss-made 200-meter water-resistant timepiece for $100. We've got them. We've got 200-meter watches. Stuhrling does under 100, but they're not Swiss-made. They don't have the PowerTech 10-year battery. This is nice. There's your black. 44 millimeters on this, guys. So it's not oversized. It's kind of a right in the middle, right a good size here for everybody. If you like the larger ones, you like the 50s and stuff, this won't be for you. But maybe you don't always want to wear a 50. And this is kind of very versatile as well. I mean, you can wear this with jeans, or you could even wear this with a sport coat. I mean, you go either way with this. And it's a solid stainless steel link bracelet, by the way. It's got a brushed finish on the bracelet, which is really nice. It's not those where it's one link made to look like three. It's 3 rows. It's a 3-row link bracelet. And here's a good shot here of the depth, of the 3-dimensionality of this timepiece here. You can see the good deep dish here on this dial. Properly made, guys. I'm telling you, make sure you get at least one for yourself, and then you might want to grab another one or two for friends and gifts. I mean, everybody's got clients and friends and customers and associates and family members, and you're the watch guy. They expect you to give a watch. They don't expect you to give a Swiss-made watch. Okay? They don't have to know it costs you $99.76. That's a steal. Okay? That's a steal. Okay, so grab as many of these as you can. And we'll come back to this piece again. I mean, this to me is the featured watch of the show. It really is. Hopefully we'll come back to it a little bit later. Okay? All right, let's go to the Prestige Maverick. Now, we've shown this one a couple weeks in a row, but I wanted to bring it back again. It's like each week we're selling 2 or 3, 2, 3. And now we're down to just the, we've got 3 black and I think maybe 2 rose tone, or we might have 3 and 3, I don't recall. But we're down to the end of it. And here's what I was saying, guys, about the Stuhrling Prestige, okay? Check it out. The whole Stuhrling Prestige, the packaging is different. It's got its own branding, okay? It's a nicer box. It's a nicer presentation, okay? And here's the presentation. It's really nice, although yours will come wrapped and everything, and it's got the cloth, the little, Prestige cloth that goes over it like this and all that, okay? But this is really, really special, okay? And I really hope that we can maybe sell the last 5 or 6 of these tonight. It's just that special. Again, it's not for everybody, but as I mentioned before, guys, let me explain. Stuhrling Original, we produce about 1 million units a year, all right? And about 1% of our production comes from our Swiss factory in Bellinzona. So that's 10,000. We actually, I would say we do less than 1%. Less than 10,000 units a year we produce are the Stuhrling Prestige, the Swiss made. Okay, about 1 million units come out of our Hong Kong factory, which is a Swiss-owned factory by George J. von Berg. And if you were with us last week, we actually had George on the show for about 10 minutes from Hong Kong. It was great having George on the show. But the point I'm making, guys, is you guys know that we don't do a lot of Swiss-made timepieces. But we have the ability to, because our manufacturing partner is an elite Swiss watchmaking company, the von Bergs. And George has his own watch brand called GJVB for George J. von Berg. And all of George's watches are Eta Valjoux, either 7750s or 7751s. This is a 7750. That's the caliber number. What it is it's an automatic, mechanical automatic chronograph with day and date. So what is a chronograph, guys? Most of you know, chronograph is simply another timing device on your watch like a stopwatch. Okay, it's got that solid thunk. If we come in tight here, I'll actually activate it for you. Actually, you know what? I better wind it up. It's got a screw down crown. I mean, everything about this is properly made. So what you're going to want to do, I'll try and do it for the camera left-handed and backwards. you're going to want to unscrew the crown. Once you have it unscrewed, then you're going to want to pull it out. Again, doing it left-handed. And once you pull it out, then you're going to want to set your time. So what time do we have, Ronnie?
11:28.
11:28. Okay, so let me go around. I'll actually set it to the proper time. It would be way away from me, wouldn't it? Okay, here we go. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10. We can do it. So I'll just go to about 11:30, okay? And now I'm going to push the crown in, get it close to the case. Up, I move. Now I can't do it left-handed. I'm not good left-handed. I'm telling you. Okay, I don't want to go backwards, so let's just say I'll set it for 2 o'clock, okay? All right, now what you want to do is you want to push the crown in and give it a wind. You push it in toward the case. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll try to, well, if I do that, I'll be off camera, but I'll be real quiet. Can you hear the winding? Listen. Probably not. But you're winding it because it's a mechanical watch. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to screw it tight. Sorry guys, I had to go to my right hand. And now what we'll do is we're going to activate the chronograph. So this button here activates the chronograph. It's got that solid thunk, a very perceptible click when you push that. That's very characteristic of the 7750. And now you're timing something. Okay, there's 10 seconds, 11, 12. Okay, and if you want to stop it, we just timed about 15 seconds. And this one down here is going to reset it back to 0. That's what a chronograph is. But this one is different because it's working all off of a mainspring. It's not a quartz movement. And over here you have your day and date. Okay, and you can set the day and date with the crown. Okay, over here you have your small seconds. That is actually your second hand for the watch. Can we get any tighter than that? This is your small seconds over here. Okay, and down here, that's your 30-minute totalizer, or is it 60? I can't even see.
248.
Okay, yeah. So that's actually your totalizer. Anyway, so that's what it is. Now here's the movement from behind. This is the 7750, and you'll notice going around how it's properly made around the perimeter of the case back. Those are all your screws. It's a screwed-in case back. Okay, that's called the rotor. Just the movement of your wrist or hand is going to cause that rotor to move. It's got little ball bearings in there, and just the movement, you know, back and forth like that of that rotor is going to keep the watch wound on your wrist. Okay, it's got a really soft silicone rubber strap on this. Okay, so it's really comfortable and it looks fantastic on the wrist. It's a 47mm case on this, solid stainless steel. Well, I'm not going to set the strap, but I could. But there it is on there. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I mean, this is quality. I mean, if this had one of those Swiss brand names on it, like a Tag Heuer or Breitling or something like that, then you know, it would be $2,500. You see the MSRP right there, $2,595. That's absolutely accurate. In most cases, our MSRPs are kind of blown out of proportion, quite frankly. Not on this one. This is every bit at $2,500. Go online and start Googling and start searching for any brands that have the Valjoux 7750, the ETA 7750 movement. Be very difficult to find them under $1,000. Now we did a fair market value search and we found one for like $799, I think, on eBay. So we put the fair market value for the Prestige Maverick. We put the fair market value at $850. But whether it's $850 or $750 doesn't matter, because tonight you can pick this up for well south of $500. That's an absolute bargain. When you go to buy this movement, this movement cost 300 Swiss francs from ETA. And you have to pay in advance and wait 2 years to get them. With us, we don't have to, because our manufacturing partner has a large supply of them. Because in his own brand, that's all he makes. So, you know, we don't have to necessarily wait. But if we wanted to buy direct from ETA, we certainly could. But although right now there's a little bit of an embargo, but they're going to be lifting that very soon. But, you know, we could do that and pay in advance and wait. But fortunately, our manufacturing partner has lots of stock. But my point is, you can't get this for this price. You can't make this watch for this price. But tonight you can pick it up at this price. So we've got them in the rose tone and the black. And we don't have a picture of the black?
Oh, got one.
You do? Okay, there it is. Thank you. Yeah, here's the black. And really, if you look really close, it's really, the case is kind of a gunmetal. And then you have the bezel is black. Okay, so it's kind of a gunmetal and black combination with a black dial. I mean, this is kind of like, espionage or something like that. It's pretty hot. The rose tone, listen, you guys, a lot of you know I don't really love, gold plating. But on this one, I love the rose tone because it's not that high polish finish that looks all, glittery. This has got a real nice satin brushed finish. I mean, this is really, really nice, this rose tone here. I would definitely wear this in a heartbeat. But, the black is super hot too. So, last week we did have one blue one that was blue and black, and that one went really fast. And I actually heard today from the guy who, it was yesterday, excuse me, the guy who bought the blue one, I heard from him yesterday, and he got it, and he's very happy with it. But there you go. Very nice. So again, grab these while you can at that price. There's not a lot to go around. If you're looking for something really special, this would be the special piece right here for the evening. Very special. Ladies, if you have a husband who's into watches or something like that, you don't want to get him anything cheap. You want to get him easily $1,000 timepiece. Pick it up for $400. This is the one. Okay. Very, very good. And the whole packaging is really nice as well. Let's go on to the next one. Next up, we're going to do the Alpine Sport. Now, this one is for everybody, okay? I'm going to go with, guys, we have so many different. There's actually 6 executions. One of them we don't have because the quantity was so limited. I didn't want to bring it in because then it would have taken away from the quantity. I think we only have like 3 of that silver tone and green. Okay, and here they are. I kind of like this one here. I mean, I love the orange. I love the orange, but here, check it out, guys. Now, this is big. All right, you see, there's your 5 executions. Again, there is a silver tone with green. I think we have a picture of it if you want to just pop it in there. Okay. There it is. Thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, this is the silver tone and green one, guys. Again, no, we don't have a sample of it because there was only a few pieces, like 3 or something like that. If I would have taken a sample, then we would have been down to 2, okay? So I wanted to leave it in stock and just show a picture, and that's why. So there's only a few pieces on that one. But here, these other ones, we might have low double digits, like 10 or 11, something like that. But here, check this out, guys. A lot of you guys remember our Alpine, okay? We'll go through this piece. I love the piece. It's one of our most popular sellers. We did so many different versions of the Alpine. This was the big extreme version, the Alpine Sport, okay? And it's got the nice silicone rubber strap with a tire tread design on it. This one's got the gold tone bezel, and the bezel on this is like a Duracoche finish on it. It's really nice. It's got the cigar style hands, as you can see right there. They are luminous. Now this movement here, it is a quartz chronograph movement, but it's from Citizen. This is a Citizen quartz chrono. It does have add and split functionality, just so you know. And that is a 24-hour indicator at 3 o'clock. So if it's 10 after 10, you'll notice on the watch, you'll notice that the little pointer hand at 3 o'clock is after the 10. So, if it's at 10 after 10 at night, it'll be around the 22, okay, like military time. So you have a 24-hour indicator at 3 o'clock on this. But the Alpine case is really, really comfortable on the wrist. And one of the reasons it's so comfortable is the slope of the lugs, okay? Take a look at the slope. Can you see this? I'm going to kind of hold the strap straight out, okay? See if I can, you see the slope of those lugs right there? They literally wrap the wrist. Solid stainless steel case. Now this one is black PVD finish, okay? You'll notice it has what we call scalloped edges on the case. Everything with the Alpine design is just a little bit blown out, okay? The case is blown out. It's got, you know, it's got the scalloped edges, this little puffiness over here. It's got the domed crystal, which is really, really nice. It's got this big bulbous style crown over here, okay? It's got what we call an equatorial rubber ring that goes around the center, just like around the middle of the earth right here. It's got these nice pushers over here that are like, you know, little periscope style pushers here. So here, if you want to activate the chrono, you just go ahead and push that in. And then let's stop it and reset it. And then it resets back to 12. I don't know if you could see that or not. Okay? It's got a really nice silicone strap on this. It's got like a tire tread design. Super, super comfortable on the wrist. Okay? There's your case back right there. Again, you're going to notice. Now again, this one has the plastic still on there. Okay? I try to leave the plastic on the case backs whenever I can. Usually I try to because, you know, we don't have to shoot the case back. But you see the little notches here that go around the perimeter. And over here. Right there. Those little notches, what does that tell you? It tells you that this case back is threaded. It's screwed in. It takes a special jeweler's tool that grabs the case back by the notches and then you turn it and the whole thing will unscrew. It's properly made. It's not a pop-off case back. Okay? Everything with Stuhrling, I mean, for this price, $79, you would think you get a alloy case. That's a cast case or a base metal case with a pop-off case back. Not so fast, my friends. Solid stainless steel case, properly made, okay, for 79 bucks. This is absolute steel. Fair market value, $135. I love this execution right here. You actually have a gunmetal case on this with a white strap. Very Italian on this one, on the feel, okay? But here, on the wrist, really, really nice. And I think we even have some close-up dial shots. I don't know if you're going to... Oh, did we do any loom shots ourselves on this? We did. Okay. I wasn't sure. Did we just do one of them or did we run through? We did all of them. Okay. Well, then let's run through the executions with loom shots. Okay. This one here, I'll describe each one. Okay. Because it's the way that they're listed, you know, on the, it's the way they're listed, you know, in the shopping cart. This one here would be the gunmetal and white, or white. I think we went case first. So gunmetal and white. There's your loom on that, which is real solid. Don't be afraid to wear white, guys. Here, I'll pop that one on my wrist too. Now this one here, this one would be the black case blue dial, and it's got the kind of lime green luminescence on this. Boy, you talk about luminescence. Look at that. By the way, here's that white and blue. Look at that. I mean, the gunmetal and white. I really like that. Great for summer. I mean, this piece will get you compliments, man. It's a 50 millimeter from 10 to 4. Really, really nice. What else we got? The orange. Okay, everybody knows orange is my favorite color. I love this piece. Now, orange is a color of high self-esteem, guys. Okay, if you're, you know, a little sheepish or whatever, you don't want orange. It might be a little too loud for you. But, you know, orange is bold. I love this. Look at this. Come on. 79 bucks for an Alpine. And again, this is the Alpine Sport, which is the bigger size, the 50 millimeter. The original Alpines were 43 or 44. I can't remember. 43 or 44. This one's 50. And even this orange is the dark orange Super Luminova. Okay? So it is luminous. You look at the orange hands and you think, no, that's not luminous. You got a date aperture down there at 6 o'clock, 24-hour indication there at 3 o'clock, small seconds at 6 o'clock. It's a chrono. It's the Citizen OS2A is what they call it. Do we have the loom on the orange, or did we already show it?
I already showed it.
Oh, you did? Okay. So it is luminous, even though it's orange. This one will get you a lot of compliments because it's very noticeable. What do we got next? What color next?
Yellow.
The yellow. Okay, now the yellow, that's the silver tone yellow.
This is
Yeah.
silver tone.
Well, yeah, that's the silver tone. We have one that's black and gold. This one is the silver tone yellow, which I really like too. This one is really cool because just the whole chapter ring, the whole chapter plate, check it out. It's a little bit different. The way it kind of outlines the numbers. See it right there? I'm telling you guys, grab as many of these as you can. They're great gift items. You won't believe, and it's a chronograph. A Citizen chronograph movement for 79 bucks, guys. In a big case like this, solid stainless steel. Super comfortable on the wrist. I mean, it just wraps the wrist beautifully. Great gift item too. Did we show the lume on that one too? We did, okay. I'm not paying, I'm focusing on these watches. I'm not focusing on the shots. Really nice shot right there. Again, guys, you can't beat these prices. Fair market value, $135. We probably found it for somewhere around $120 online, but tonight you can get it for 79 bucks. Feel free to go ahead and shop around and Google it yourself, guys. You'll see. That's why we test it out. We kind of ignore the MSRPs and we want to see what is it selling for. Okay? And we're only adding a small 15% markup. The shipping and handling is a straight pass-through to Stuhrling Original. Okay. Any other executions? Did we nail them all?
Did you talk about this yellow one?
We had it on my wrist, but we didn't show it yet. Yeah, this is the black case. Now, listen, if you want to get more bang for your buck, the black PVD case is more expensive. We use dollar cost averaging, so we just charge one price for everything. But this one costs more money to make. Black and gold is always very striking. It's a gold bezel, and I would say the numerals are kind of a mustard color. It's really, really nice. There's the three-dimensionality as you're coming in right there. Screwed in case back, scalloped edges, domed crystal from Cristerna crystal. And this strap, I want to say it's about 26 millimeters wide. Let me actually measure that for you really quick. I mean, it feels really, luxurious on the wrist. Just real quickly here, let me get a quick measurement for you guys. Zero that out. Okay. Yeah, 26. Is that what I said? Yep. 26 millimeters on the strap, guys, if you wanted to put a leather strap on it or something like that. But I like this rubber strap. I wear a lot of silicone straps. Okay, really, really nice. Now let's go ahead and let's move on. Okay. So next up, now we get to the Levant. For all you guys out there that want something serious for a nice dress piece, have I got a deal for you, okay? Let's check this out. This one's called the Levant. Now this is a Stuhrling Prestige. We got 3 Stuhrling Prestiges in the show tonight. And I'll start with just the stainless steel and the silver tone. So silver tone, silver tone. Okay? Now this is a Swiss-made timepiece, guys. And it's a mechanical automatic. Check it out. Swiss movement on this, Swiss mechanical movement. It's not an ETA, if that's what you were wondering, okay? But what we do is we make it a Stuhrling movement, ST8003, because we put in the, we do all the final calibrations in our Swiss factory. We have actual watchmakers in our factory, okay, in Switzerland. So we've given our own caliber number. Okay, that way we can control the final calibrations on this. But that's the movement from the back. Okay, now this one, guys, is a 42 millimeter, so it's a really nice dress piece. The dial work on this is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a beautiful, beautiful glove leather strap on this. You know how you buy an expensive pair of gloves or something that's got that really, really, really soft, like glove leather, like butter? That's exactly what you've got here. Okay, check it out. And you got small seconds on this, beautiful dial work on this. This you wear, with a sport coat or a suit, or, you want to wear it with a shirt and tie, something like that. I mean, this is a beautiful piece. You have a nice concentric circle design on your small seconds. Got a large concentric circle design on your chapter ring for the numbers, and what we call a nice Jonah quill. Jonah quill is like a tented design where it kind of goes up and down, and it captures the light on different facets to give it that sun ray pattern. Really, really nice. Okay, now there's the executions from left to right. Silver tone on the left. Silver tone black in the number 2 position. Now the third one we're calling silver tone rose tone. Why? Because it has rose tone numerals and rose tone hands. Even though it has a silver tone dial, we go by and it's got a brown strap. If you like the brown strap, okay, you're going to go order the silver tone rose tone. And then finally is the gold tone black. Now that is 18 karat yellow gold, and I've got that right over here. I wanted to leave one in the box. I know I showed you the whole packaging with the Maverick, but it's the same packaging here with the Stuhrling Prestige, because this is a Swiss-made timepiece. It is Stuhrling Prestige. The price is phenomenal, guys. Fair market value $325. We found it online somewhere around the $300 price range. Okay, so but here you can pick it up for $143. This is the Stuhrling Prestige Levant. 18 karat yellow gold layering on the stainless steel. Black glove leather strap, beautiful leather strap, and black dial on this. And again, here's your packaging. I'll go ahead and I'll actually get the black one out for you. And then after this, we'll make another call out for the free watch giveaway, okay? Matter of fact, let me just move this to the side here. If you want to pop that graphic up there, I'll tell them what to do. If you haven't sent your email in already, if you want to win the watch, you have to like our Stuhrling Underground Facebook page, and then you have to send an email right now. Send it right now, because we're going to pull a winner any minute, to hello@nightowltv.com. hello@nightowltv.com. And you're going to, in the body of the email, put your full name, put your first and last name, and then in the subject line, you put free watch. And Jo, who's working the war room right now, she will pick, she'll pull a winner. She'll cross-check it with the people who like our Stuhrling Underground Facebook page, and somebody will win the nice mechanical automatic regatta. But here's that, that gold tone black timepiece here. It's got the nice mechanic Swiss movement on the back, the Swiss mechanical automatic movement, self-winding, and here it is on the wrist. I mean, this is dressy, man. 42 millimeter, beautiful. It was Leonardo da Vinci who once said, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, and that's exactly what you've got here. I mean, this is gorgeous. Everybody needs a nice dress piece, even if you only go out once a year, dress up once a year. If you go every day, you might want to pick up a couple of these at different colors. Get a black dial and a white dial, both in silver tone. Or, if you can wear earth tones, you get the brown one. Let me put the brown strap on too. Let me do that. Okay, check this out. I don't wear a lot of earth tones, but I do have some brown shirts and stuff like that. And it's always nice if you have that option in your watch wardrobe. Here's the brown one right here. I mean, this is classy too. This gives you kind of a vintage feel, really. See the rose tone hands and rose tone numerals on this? You've got that nice little dial plate going around the small seconds at 6 o'clock right there. Now this watch isn't even moving because it's been sitting in the box. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just give it a wind. Here's how you do it. You just wind it back and forth, or you can just go one way if you want. But it's kind of like a wrench where you go back and forth, and on the backswing it doesn't do anything. It just kind of reloads for the full front swing. It's the same thing when you're winding a watch. Some people think you just got to wind it forward all the time. You can go back and forth because on the backswing nothing happens, and then on the front swing that's when it winds. Okay, and then there you go. There's your small seconds. And it's starting to go around. See it? Down there at 6 o'clock. All right, and then here's the wrist shot. The rose tone is pretty classy, actually, on the hands and numerals. Subtle. Really, really sharp. Okay? Very nice. Okay? And the last one I didn't show yet is the silver tone black. Let me pop that on there too. Not that we have to show every execution of wrist shot, but I just like having fun with it. Let me go ahead and give this one a little wind up here. Boy, this feels so nice and dressy. And again, the leather on this is just such a soft, it's like I said, it's like a glove leather. But there it is, guys. Really hot. If you like black, I like a black face. I really do. Check it out. That's super hot. Okay. All right, so now, let me see how we doing here. Okay. Joe, you think we're ready to pull a winner? You got a lot of, is the mailbox loading up? Okay. Joe, do you want to pull a winner now, or you want to wait a little bit? Okay, she's working on it, guys. I think we're about ready to pull a winner. All right. So let's move on. At the end of this watch, we're going to show the ceramic lady, the ceramic lady Aussie, and then after that, we're going to announce the winner. Thanks, Joe. All right, here we go with the ceramic lady Aussie. Now, any ladies watching the show, you know, they see men's watches, men's watches, men's watches. I can get more ladies' watches. It's just my audience has been mostly men. But guys, let me tell you something. You have ladies in your life, okay? Here's a very inexpensive gift, 60 bucks, for all those ladies. Now, we don't have a ton of these. We've probably got a dozen or so, but I'm just telling you now, guys, you know, at least get one of these. I mean, this is the curved case, as you can see right here. It's curved. It balances right on the wrist, really, really nice. It's very comfortable on the wrist. This is a 35 by 35 millimeter case design. Okay, it's got a Swiss Ronda 763 movement. By the way, 35 by 35 is approximately a 40 millimeter case equivalency on a square watch. From 10 to 4, it's 40 millimeters. Okay, so it has a nice presence on a lady's wrist. So on my wrist, it's going to look really tiny because I wear an 8.5. I wear a very large size, you know, watch. So again, this will be for the ladies. Now this design here, this Aussie design, okay, you see the rainbow numerals on here? Okay. We call these exploding numerals the way they're kind of exploding outward and fanned around the dial, okay? And they're all, we use jewel tones. This was a very, very popular look in the watch industry, probably for the last 10 years or so. And the company that made it popular, I mean, their watches sell for $10,000 and up, and I mean way up to, you know, even north of $50,000. But a lot of their watches, they put diamonds and things like that. So a lot of companies came out and did something similar, you know, with different color numerals. What Stuhrling did is we used jewel tones. We've seen it with pastels. We've seen it with earth tones. Stuhrling came out and did the numerals in what we call jewel tones, okay, which is really nice. You notice here on the dial, you've got a mother of pearl dial in the center, but around the perimeter of the dial, you've got a brass dial that has the guilloche soleil pattern. Now that's done with hydraulic guilloche, not hand guilloche, by a machine. But you'll notice the brass piece on the outside is die cut. It's die cut with a big ring in the center so that the mother of pearl can show through. Okay, so you have two different things going on with the dial. You have mother of pearl and texturization on the brass. Okay, really, really nice. But what this watch is all about, we can talk about the dial and everything else, but what it's all about, guys, this is about ceramic. Let's be honest. It's a ceramic timepiece, guys. Ladies love ceramic. It's the case, and it's a beautiful pink ceramic, high-grade ceramic. We only use the best, and it's got a solid stainless steel case back. Take a look at the case back on this, guys. You'll notice one thing right off the bat. It's curved, okay? That's more expensive. Curved case back, screws in the four corners, properly made. Seamless case integration with this custom molded rubber strap, okay? So it's a custom molded rubber strap. You see the Stuhrling name on the strap. Okay, what does that tell you? It tells you that we went to the expense of a couple $1,000s to make a custom mold. This is not an off-the-rack rubber strap from some strap manufacturer. Everything we do is custom, okay? And that's why you have seamless case integration right here. You notice there's no gap between the strap and the case. On cheap watches, you'll see a gap in there. Because if they need 18 millimeters from the lugs, they'll say, give us a rubber strap that's 18 millimeters. And with the pins, they just put it in and then there's a gap. Not with us. Everything is custom, properly done, made by a Swiss company. Okay, they're handing me the envelope. Oh my goodness gracious. The winner, I recognize this guy. Now, the last couple of winners, I didn't recognize their names, but this is an old timer, okay? We have someone on the phone that wants to talk? Hey, by the way, guys, just so you know, if you want to call in, ask any questions or have any comments, or you want to give us a testimonial, you can give us a call. Here's the number right below the screen here, 310-734-8364, or if you have video Skype, you can Skype us to Night Owl TV. We can even put you on the show with a split screen, so feel free. But let me know when you have that graphic made and I'll announce the winner. Okay? Very good. I think he'll be very happy. I don't know him personally, but I recognize the name, and I'm sure he's been around with us for a long time. Okay? Anyway, guys, everybody should pick up one of these ceramic lady Aussies, okay? Seriously, you got ladies in your life. Everyone has ladies in their life. Daughters, sisters, mothers, you know, girlfriend, wife, whatever, okay? You go from zero to hero literally in 10 seconds when she opens the box. Ceramic is gorgeous. And I know there's a lot of ladies out there that like the pink color, okay? So, and this is a nice soft pink too. It's really, really nice. Okay? Well, before I go to the next watch, we are going to announce the winner. And the winner's going to have a few minutes to call in. I'm sure he's watching. Okay? Our next watch we are going to come up to is the Metropolis Chronograph. But is it okay to announce the winner now, Ronnie?
Sure.
Because I know Joe said she was making a graphic.
Not yet, but you can announce it.
Yeah? Joe, you want me to wait another minute? What'd she say?
Hang on a second. Let's see.
Okay. Well, the next watch we're going to go to, guys, you know what? I'll tell you what. Before we go, we're going to go to the Metropolis Chronograph. Before we do, let me go back quickly to the Regatta Captain because... Okay, because the Regatta Captain is kind of the featured watch of the night, okay? Everybody should get one of these. 200-meter Pro Diver timepiece here, Swiss-made, screw-down crown, Ronda PowerTech 515, okay? This is it's the Regatta Captain, Ronnie, just so you know. We're okay on the winner now?
Yeah, anytime.
Okay. But let's get the right graphic up there. I want everybody to pick up one of these for 99 bucks. I'm telling you now, guys, it's a super, super value. Listen to the right voices. You'll make the right choices. And the winner of the timepiece tonight is Al, is it Deshara? Deshiara? Al Deshara. And Al, I do recognize your name. I think you've been with our shows for a long time. I don't think you've ever won anything from us. But it's nice to see an old-timer get a win, because the last few winners have all been new people, which is great. We like new people to win, but it's nice that people have been loyal, who've been here for a long time. Someone gets a win, and believe me, it's totally random. Joe doesn't know these people from Adam, okay? And I have no say. I told Joe, just whatever you pick, and so she's picking it cold, and she checked it to make sure that he likes our Facebook page, and evidently he does. So Al, you know what? Why don't you give us a call, Al? Give us a call on the line. Let's put him on the line. Okay? Give us a quick call to claim your prize, Al. Give him the phone number. We're only going to give you 3 minutes to call, and then you're out, Al. You're out. Okay. Not really, though. You could, listen, but you do have to call in. What's the number?
310.
Oh, we don't have a graphic on it? Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Al Deshara. Nicely done, Joe. Joe on the graphics. Joe's fighting. She's coming back from a cold or something like that. She's doing a heck of a job out there. There it is, Al. Call in to claim your prize, and let's put him on the show. Okay.
Someone else? Okay, if they
Jo-
can't hear you, they won't be able to hear us, though.
Okay. Do you want to go take it, Ronnie? I'll just fill time. Go ahead. I'll fill while you get it. The problem is, guys, Joe is recovering from being really sick the last few days. She's here working in the war room, and her voice is shot. So I think Al is on the line, and Joe is saying, hello, hello, and he can't hear her because she has no voice, okay? She's out there drinking hot tea and honey, working the war room, and her voice is shot. Okay, so we do have Al on the phone, and we're going to put him through to the show. But anyway, while we're waiting for that, nice win for you, Al. I want everybody out there to pick up a regatta captain. Now again, guys, listen, it's incumbent upon me to let you know what is the real deal, okay? Because each watch we put up here, we're saying is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and they are, because I'm only picking what I like and the best for you, okay? Is he on the line?
Yep.
Okay. And my point is this, so how do I tell you that this one's better than that one? They're all great. It's all subjective. However, when a deal is like this, and you can get a pro diver, 200-meter water resistant, screw down crown, and it's Swiss made, that means that the movement, yeah, it's a Ronda. You say, well, we have lots of Rondas. Yeah, but 95% of Rondas are Swiss parts. And again, I try to educate you guys. What does that mean? Swiss parts means, what does it mean? Swiss parts means made in China. Swiss parts, made in China. Okay? No problem. We use a ton of them. But Swiss made Ronda is in their Swiss factory. They cost like almost double the price. And this is a PowerTech movement. PowerTech is all metal parts and completely repairable and a 10-hour battery life. And it's Swiss made. Okay, solid stainless steel link bracelet, and it's $100, $99. Okay, if you can't buy 4 or 5 of these for your friends or whatever to pass them around, you got to get one for yourself. Really. We've got a little bit of quantity on this. It's a Stuhrling Prestige, not the Stuhrling Original, a Swiss made, special packaging. Guys, I'm listening to the right voices, and you'll make the right choices. And that's my code to you. Listen to the right voices, you'll make the right choices, saying this one is a special deal. Now, Al, welcome to the show. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing fine. It's the first time I won anything online.
But I've seen your name for a long time, haven't I?
Oh yeah, I've been following you for years now.
Right, but we've never had a chance to talk.
No. Originally, I'm from New Jersey. I was a cop up there, and I moved down here to South Carolina.
Okay.
I work for the government, but I'm retired now, so I've got some time. But I gotta tell you, you helped me out with my computer.
Oh, you were the one that you said it was buffering, and you told me what your speed test was. You were only getting like a half a meg or something like that.
Right. And I got that resolved thanks to you. That was it.
You basically have to reboot the modem, and you're usually okay, right?
Well, I had to contact the people that I have the service through, because I'm out in the country. I mean, my neighbors are the cows and the llamas.
Okay. All right, man.
Yeah, city boy from New Jersey. I'm originally from Bayonne, up near Jersey City and New York. I could see the Statue of Liberty from the roof of my father's house.
Oh, listen, I know where Bayonne is. It's right before you go over the Goethals Bridge.
Absolutely.
I know exactly where it is.
Yeah, over at the Staten Island.
Yeah, I know exactly where it is. Well, listen, Al, I'm glad that, an old-timer, somebody who's been with me for a lot of years, won the watch.
Oh, yeah.
I had nothing to do with it.
I really appreciate it.
I would like to say I fixed it for you, but I didn't, because Joe doesn't know who you are or nothing. She just picks them. I don't try to manipulate anything. And
give her a big thank you for me.
Okay, cool. But listen, Al, I'm telling you now, if a diver's watch for $100, man, Swiss made. Think about
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna pick up one of those for one of my nephews.
Oh, I mean, it's a steal. They'll think you
Oh,
spent,
yeah,
they'll easily
absolutely.
think you spent $500 on it. Easy.
Oh, easy, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a couple of Stuhrlings that I purchased years ago when you first started with it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, Al,
And they're
thank you
gorgeous
so much for
watches.
your support. It means a lot to me. I know, like I said, I've seen your name on my Facebook page for many years, and even going back to the old days of Watch Geeks, I think I remember seeing your name.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yep.
Well, nice to meet you over the phone, Al. Take care. Oh, listen,
Larry,
stay
thanks
on the
much.
phone with Joe and give her your shipping address. I'll get this out to you tomorrow, okay?
Okay, well, you take care.
All right, peace.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Ronnie, we made another appeal on the Regatta Captain. I'm telling you guys, everybody get one. I'm not kidding you, okay? And, you know, before we go to the last watch, because I don't think we're going to have time for the Admiral, I'll be honest with you, because we're already out of time. We'll do the Metropolis chronograph, which is sensational. But I also want to say this, guys. You know, listen, no lie, okay? We're not making a lot of money on this, okay? We're being very transparent. We're only marking up 15%. It's only a 13% profit margin. It cost us literally hundreds and even thousands of dollars to put on these shows. If you could see what I see here in my studio here with the cameras, the lights, the computers, the mixing board, the software, I mean, you have no idea. Then we have all the expense of the streaming, and you don't even want to know, okay? But I do it because I love it, and I am trying to build something for the future. It might take us another 5 years to get there. But my point is this, guys. I could sure use your support, okay? So any support you can throw us is welcomed. We have coffee mugs, Night Owl TV coffee mugs in the shopping cart. I will tell you they're overpriced, but again, it's to support us here. So you have, you know, drink your coffee with us late at night. I left my mug over there on the table from when I was doing Chilling with Larry and Megan. They're great ceramic mugs. Ronnie, you got a shot for the mugs?
Give me a second.
Okay, you got it. So he'll find it and he'll show you. But you go to the Moonlight Marketplace and you scroll down to the merch section, merchandise. We have coffee mugs there. They're like $20 or something like that, plus the shipping and handling. Again, it's, you know, yeah, you're paying a premium on it, you know, but you're supporting Night Owl TV, and we really do appreciate it, okay? Is that a graphic for it? Oh, nicely done, Ronnie. I thought you couldn't find it. Okay, well, there it is, guys, and you can buy 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, but just even one. I just wish everybody would buy a mug, okay, and we'll ship them out to you. All right, now let's get to this last watch of the show. We do have the Admiral. We're not going to be able to get to it. The Admiral's a sensational deal. Just go to the Moonlight Marketplace. And, you know, we never did really talk about how do you make a purchase. If anybody's having trouble making a purchase, just call the phone number. Just call us, and Joe will take your order over the phone, okay? 310-734-8364. But all you have to do is in the upper right-hand corner of the website, okay, it says Moonlight Marketplace. Just click on the Moonlight Marketplace, and you'll see the loony bin, and that's where the watches are. And below the loony bin is loaded with the watches that are in the show tonight. But we also have in the Moonlight Marketplace other watches that didn't make the lineup tonight, but we still have available. But again, there it is. Thank you, Ronnie. Again, we have to close the shopping cart at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, Eastern Time. All right, so we will let this show replay all through the night, and we do get some orders in the middle of the night. There's one lady, all her purchases come at like 3 or 4 in the morning, you know. So, you know, you can buy in the middle of the night too, but at 8 o'clock in the morning it closes up, and it's, you know, no more. Now here we have the Metropolis chronograph. Now, we had the Metropolis a few times, and we still have a few pieces on that. It's in the shopping cart, but that one was the mechanical automatic multifunction, day and date. This one has got the Ronda StarTech 5040D. It's a world-class Swiss quartz chronograph movement. It's got add and split functionality, okay? And it's, which is, you can do split timing with it as well, all right? It's got a 10-hour counter, and it will even track tenths of a second. So here, I'm going to activate the chronograph for you on this. I'll wait till Ronnie comes in tight here. By the way, Ronnie, you guys don't know him, but I'm telling you now, he's doing the job of like 3 men. He's doing graphics, video, and audio. Sometimes he even has to go answer the phone. But anyway, So what I want you to focus on, Ronnie, is down at 6 o'clock. That's your seconds indicator. Okay, so that's good. And then as I click it, let's see how tight we can go. I'm going to start the chronograph. There it goes. And you see down there at 6 o'clock, you see that? That's tenths of a second. See it flying around down there? Can you guys all see that? No, it can't get any tighter, right? There it is. That's tenths of a second down there. Now, if I want to stop it with this pusher down here, well, then I just timed 18, and I can't even see in the camera where it is. It's probably right behind where the date is. So roughly 18.6 seconds. Now, as I'm keep talking. If I activate it with this, watch what happens. That center sweep second hand, watch where it's going to jump. It jumped ahead to where it would have been had we never stopped it. That's called split timing. And you'll notice now the second hand, the tenth of a second hand is not flipping around anymore. Why? Because after the first 30 seconds, it keeps internally tracking tenths of a second, but to save power, it stops spinning around. But if I stop it, watch what will happen. Tenth of a second, there it went. Did you see it? So now we went to a minute and 4.5. And this, after 30 minutes, becomes a 10-hour counter. So you can use your chronograph for up to 10 hours. The Ronda StarTech 5040D is a world-class quartz chronograph movement, okay? The movement alone cost about 45 bucks. And here you're getting it in this watch for 89 bucks. Okay? Seriously, guys, it's a steal. And this case, and by the way, we have it available in rose tone. We did not get a rose tone sample of it. Here's a picture of it. Thank you, Ronnie. So you can pick this up in rose tone or black. Rose tone is a little more dressy, a little more gorgeous. It's got that nice UCLA blue on there, Columbia blue. But this red and black, I mean, this is the deal, guys, right here. It's got a nice push button deploying clasp on a nice silicone rubber strap, seamless case integration. And look at the just look at the complexity of the dial work here. You see all the different face plates and the different, levels and layers on this. Really, really nice. You have small seconds at 3 o'clock. That's your day of the week. I mean, excuse me, your calendar date wheel right there at 6 o'clock. Really, really nice. And you look at the dial work on this. Guys, and this is gorgeous. I mean, this is a 50 millimeter case, guys. From 10 to 4. I mean, this is gorgeous. You know, we had the Metropolis in the mechanical automatic with day and date. Now we've got it in the chronograph. This is our model 284A. The other was our model 284. Because the Metropolis was extremely popular. So once we had success with the automatic, we came out with the quartz chrono, and not just any quartz chrono. We didn't stick just any quartz in here. We stuck a Ronda 5040D StarTech. Really nice. It's got 6 jewels in this piece, guys. Most quartz movements do not have jewels because most quartz movements are made with plastic parts. This one's all metal parts, completely repairable. 6 jewels, guys, in a quartz movement. It's an expensive movement. Very expensive. You can't go wrong with this piece, guys. Well, I think that's it. We're not going to have time to really get into the Admiral, but the Admiral was in the lineup as a backup tonight. Great deal on the Admiral. If we want to just put a graphic up there, Ronnie, they can see the price. Check it out. There it is, guys. The Stuhrling Original Admiral. You got a picture of it, maybe? Maybe it's a video, but you got to, yeah, that's okay. Anyway, for 107 bucks, it's an absolute steal. You see the fair market value. Got a nice dial shot. We also have the blue and the green tonight. We never had the blue and green before. You want to show the blue and green? There's your blue, if you like blue. First time we've had the blue. And then we've also got the green. The green has got a kind of a red and green combo, kind of a Christmas thing going on there. But if you like green, there it is. Show them the dial on that too. There it is, yeah. A lot of dial work on this stuff. And it's got the Duracoche finish on the bezel. Fair market value, 200. That's no lie. We did the research on it. So, you know, go look it up yourself. 180 bucks online. You can score it tonight for 107 bucks. It's a great piece. Now, that's a big piece, guys. That's a 52 millimeter watch. It's not a small one, okay? We're not going to get into the the whole thing, but I'll just give you a quick wrist shot with it, okay? I guess by the time we were all done, I almost did do the whole thing, didn't I? Here. But look at this. I just love this. I actually have the orange one. And I've never worn it because I never went and sized my strap. But anyway, look at this. I told you it's big. It's gorgeous, though. I mean, look at the Duracoach finish. I mean, again, listen to the right voices, you'll make the right choices. Duracoach finish also on the top pusher. Ronda StarTech 5040D. Beautiful silicone rubber strap. Proper case integration here. Okay, really, really nice. Dodecagonal bezel. That's a 12-sided bezel on this piece. Really, really nice. Okay, guys, that's going to be it. Okay, I think that's it. Let's see, how are we doing on time? Well, Ronnie, should I do a quick recap?
Sure.
All right, quick recap for the night then, starting at the top, regatta. Regatta captain, and guys, thank you all for your support tonight. I really appreciate it. The regatta captain, I think everybody should have one of these. 99 bucks and change. You get a Swiss-made Ronda PowerTech movement, 200-meter water resistance. It's the Stuhrling Prestige screw-down crown, 44-millimeter case design. Guys, at that price, I'm telling you, it's gonna. If it's not for you, buy it for someone else. You got clients, you got employees, you got guests, you got associates, you got friends, you got family members. I mean, you're the watch guy. They want to watch. They'll never expect to get a Swiss watch, a 200-meter Swiss watch. They'll think you spent 500 bucks. Really. Anyway, guys, dig it. All right, silver or black. Okay, really nice. Next up, we have the Prestige Maverick. Every week we've sold a couple of these. I think last week we might have got 3. We're down to about, I think, 5 or 6. We've got some rose tone and black on this. Etta Valjoux 7750, under 500. Nothing more else needs to be said. Okay? If you don't know what that means, then I guess you just have to take a leap of faith and trust me on it. But I mean, just take a look at that. 25 joules, 28.8 on the vibrations per hour. That's 8 beats per second. One of the finest timepieces, if not the finest timepiece we've ever made. It's Stuhrling Prestige. It's Swiss-made, Etta Valjoux, well south of 500 bucks. You can't find an Etta Valjoux under 500. The movement alone will cost you over 300, and you can't order just one movement, okay? Not from Etta, okay? So, guys, you know the deal. You know what this is. Ladies, do something special for your guy. Guys, do something special for yourself. Okay? Incredible. All right? Next up, the Alpine Sport. This is one I brought in because I like the Alpines. The Alpines took a long time to actually win me over. But believe it or not, it was these larger ones that finally did win me over, these big 50-millimeter ones. And this rubber strap I just love. And there also is another execution, a silver tone green. Besides these 5, there are 6 executions. But I brought them in because I got a price on them. Okay, you see the price I got on these? This is a quartz chrono. This is a chronograph. You would think at that price, it's 3 hands and a date. No, this is the Citizen OS2A. Okay, it's got a 24-hour indicator. It does have the Citizen OS2A does have add and split functionality. Okay, it does. Not all chronograph movements do add and splits. Add means you can do cumulative adding. You can stop it, time for whatever, 20 seconds, stop it, and then time for another 10 seconds and add on to it. Okay, you just use the top pusher for that, okay? But add and splits on this, at that price, is like one for everybody. Just pick a color, guys, and grab one, okay? Next up, we had the Levant. This is a dressy timepiece, but a Swiss-made mechanical automatic with small seconds, Swiss-made Stuhrling Prestige, for $143.75. Super value. When we came out with Stuhrling Prestige, we never thought we would have anything under $400 in Prestige. Okay? The idea was to have, from $1,000 and up, and then we went to some lesser movement, lesser complications and things like that. Here's a Prestige, 3 hands, and it's got a date wheel. It's got small seconds, mechanical automatic. All Swiss made for $143, a gorgeous dress piece. And it comes in that beautiful Stuhrling Prestige box. You give this timepiece as a gift to somebody, I mean, gift it for yourself, but you give it as a gift to somebody and it's Swiss made with that kind of mechanical automatic and everything in that box, they'll easily think you spent at least $500. Seriously. I mean, you see the MSRP $12.95? That's real. I mean, really. Go out there and get a higher name brand. Okay, with this kind of a movement and everything, that's what you're going to pay. Okay, great value here tonight. Beautiful dress piece. Okay, next up we had the ceramic lady Ozzy, and again, to me this is non-negotiable. It's, I mean, 60 bucks. You got ladies in your lives, get her a ceramic timepiece, okay, for 60 bucks. And it's a beautiful design. It's a fun design. It's the Lady Ozzy, mother of pearl dial, silicone, really soft, super soft silicone rubber strap. Guys, she'll love it, okay? Next up, the Metropolis chronograph. You know, look, guys, I mean, it's just one hit after another, well under 100 bucks. Swiss Ronda StarTech 5040D, world-class quartz chronograph movement in a beautiful case design, a big chunky piece of steel. It's not only available in the black, we also have it in the rose tone. If you don't like the stealthy looking black, we've got a more dressy version in the rose tone, okay? And then finally, the Admiral. Tonight we have the Admiral in all 4 colors. We've got the orange, we've got the red, we've got the blue, and we've got the green. 107 bucks. These deals are just outrageous tonight, guys. Well, listen, I want to thank everybody for a great time tonight, a great show. We really appreciate it. Al, congratulations on the watch. And I guess, you know, that's it for tonight. We'll see you next week. Until then, I'm Larry Megan. Peace, love, and all good things.